Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing okay. Today is Friday and I'm not hanging out today because tomorrow I'm gonna hang out. But today I decided, let me make some Zitis. So this is what the video is about. I'm gonna teach you how to make Zitis my way. There's like hundreds of recipes how to make Zitis. But I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do mine. Also, I'm gonna show you how to make croutons for your salads. But that's gonna be in another video. So when you see the plating and you see the salad and you like the way it looks, check out my video how you can make croutons. It's very simple, it's easy, it's 1 2 3, and you're gonna love them. It tastes much better than you buying them already made in the supermarket or in the store, wherever you buy your croutons. And it is, to me, in my opinion, much better. So yeah, so let's get started. Let me tell you everything that I have here, and I got more stuff on the other side, so bear with me. It may look like a lot, but like I always do, I show you everything step to step. That's the way I like to do it, for everyone could get, it. So, I got here some onions, which is chopped, like this size. If you do it whatever size you want. And I got here some green pepper. I got here some sofrito. If you do not know what's that, feel free to browse through my channel. I got a recipe on how to make your own sofrito. Latin people use sofrito in a lot of their cooking. If you do not want to add it, feel free to leave it out. It's just that every time I do something, even if it's Italian, Mexican, or whatever kind of cuisine I'm making, I always gotta put in my little Puerto Rican, spices in there as well. I got here red pepper. I got here chopped garlic. I got here whole peeled tomatoes. It's very important that you get this. Now I have a big can. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all of it. Like I always tell you in every video, I eyeball everything. So it depends how much you're making for your family. I also have here, which I'm gonna take it out, these nice beautiful sausages. And look at this. Look at all that beautiful spice into those sausages. Now, sorry that you hear that in the background. I live in the city part of Connecticut, so you're going to be always hearing noise. I got these because one time I was shopping with my son in the supermarket in ShopRite, and they were giving out samples, and I tasted one and I was like, it tasted so good. It was, I think, like $6 a pack for 4 big sausages. So just in case, I was gonna throw away the box, but I was like, wait a minute, let me show it to them in case they want to see it. And it's with roasted garlic and I don't know how to really say that, Gruyere cheese, but I know what it is, but I just don't know how to pronounce it. And it's really, really good. You could get it in ShopRite, or I don't know if you could get it in any supermarket, but you could also make this with any sausages. I'm just fancying it up like I always do. So you could use any sausages with this recipe. It doesn't have to necessarily be this one. I'm just showing you which one I'm using. Put that aside. I got here some extra virgin olive oil. I got here some ragu sauce, which I'm going to show you that as well. Oops. Okay. It fell. Whoopie-doo. I got here some ragu, and this is flavored meats. You could also use any tomato sauce of your choice. It's just that, you can make all of this with everything that you have in your house. It doesn't necessarily have to be what I am showing you. So just to let you know, put this back, and I got here some fresh parsley, which we're gonna put on top when it's done, which I will show you. I got here some mozzarella cheese. Now this is the ShopRite one. This is not the Polio one, but it still tastes good to me. But if you want to use the fancy one, go ahead and use the fancy one, or any mozzarella of your choice. I got here Asiago cheese. So, and it's already oh my goodness, you know, it's already cut up or whatever. So I'm gonna drizzle that. I only got a little bit because I used it for a recipe earlier this week. So I still had some left over, so I was like, why not? Why not add it to the Zitis? I also am using this right here. And these are rigatonis. Alright? But I'm gonna tell you again, use any one that you want. When I make Zitis, I like to use these, or I like to use the spiral ones when I do make Zitis. So this is what I'm using. I got the spiral one, but for some reason I'm gonna use this one today. And I'm gonna show you the dry spices, which is, I got here salt. I got here basil and parsley. Now I know you're like, but wait a minute, aren't you gonna use fresh parsley? Just watch what I'm doing, trust me. Also, if you want to add fresh basil, you can. I think it will be probably a little better, but I don't have fresh basil, so this is what I'm gonna do today. And garlic. I might use the garlic because I already got fresh garlic, but I like a lot of flavor in my food, so I might use the garlic powder. I'll let you guys know. But garlic powder, and I also have onion powder. Regardless, I'm gonna still add onion powder. And I got here black pepper. And also last, I'm gonna probably add a little bit of sugar just to balance out the sweetness of the sauce. Oh my goodness. Also, you also need chopped meat. Now, it may look dried up because I always cook it. And then I drain out the excess water and oil that comes with it. Then I chop it up with with something like this. I break it up with something like this, all right? And yeah, so it's up to you. I really don't like to flavor chopped meat while it's cooking. I really like to remove all the water and all the oil that comes out of it, and then I flavor later. That's just the way I do it. Do it the way you want. So first we're gonna get boiling on the rigatonis. We're gonna boil that first, and then we're gonna do the meat. So let's get started. So over here I got a pot of water, and I put it on high, so it's gonna start to boil very soon. I added a little salt. I'm opening this up so I could add it in there. And give me a minute. Let's go move it over here, and we're gonna focus the camera. You know, it's weird because I'm not kind of used to using my camera anymore. Lately I've been recording with my iPhone because I think the quality is like much better than this camera. Maybe one day I'll get a new camera. Okay, so as you can see, it's nice and clean. I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil and about a tablespoon or two, depending on how much. And this is really good olive oil. I can smell the olive oil. That's how good this olive oil is. But use whatever you want. Trust me, I like a lot of cheap stuff too. It depends how you hook it up. So I'm gonna add this first because I want it to flavor a little bit. And these are really good. Oh my goodness. If you could get those, go for it. Because I never heard of it until I tried a sample. And when I tried it, I was like, yes. Now I'm gonna put this to at least like low medium kind of. You don't want to put it really too high, because I just want to brown this up a little bit and then add everything inside. Okay, so it's good. And I just browned it just lightly, but it could just infuse. And I'm gonna add this first. Now I'm gonna add it to the side because with this I'm gonna try to break in the tomatoes. Okay, and I don't want to smash the oh shit, so you see this squirting, so be very careful. Anyway, so I'm putting it in the side because I don't want to do this on top of the sausages, for the simple fact I don't want to break down the sausages. So this is what I'm doing. And I am going to now put this high, and I'm gonna add the meat, the chopped meat, which, like I said, it looks dried up, but best to believe that it's gonna now have flavor once I add it in here. And my phone's been ringing off the hook. Okay, I know it looks like a lot, which it is, but we are going to add the ragu, the whole thing, and we're gonna add some water to this as well. Give me a minute. And don't worry, there'll be some times that I will be fast forwarding certain steps. I know my videos be long, which I've come to the conclusion that I really don't care. You know, like, I like to do things little by little. I like to show people little by little what I'm doing. I cannot make these 2-3 little minute videos because it's, to me, I'm not really explaining myself. There's people that out there that don't really understand, like, they don't know how to really cook, or they're first timers, or maybe they just want to go and surprise their boyfriend with a meal, or their mother or somebody. They don't really know how to cook, and they need to be taught step by step how to do things. You know, so I could watch a video on YouTube that's 2 minutes, and I'm okay with that because I get what they're doing. But there's people that don't understand. So if you think my videos is too long, I'm sorry. This is not the channel for you. But believe me, I will show you step by step. I'll guarantee you that. So this is looking good, but I'm gonna add more water to this. At least half. And that is a lot of sauce, which I don't care. Shaky, shaky. And I'm gonna add that. Now you're like, oh my god, water. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be cooking for a while, and it's gonna all come together. All right, so don't worry about that. Okay, and let's just turn this around. Now I'll tell you one thing, I am gonna have a mess in my stove because I should have gotten a bigger pot, but that's okay. I'll clean up afterwards like I always do. Okay, so we're gonna start adding in our little veggies, and I'm gonna add some onions. I like a lot of onions, but add as much as you want. That's how come I tell you guys I don't measure, because I might like it one way, but you may like it another way. So sofrito, another thing, you don't want to add sofrito. I'm Spanish, I say it all the time. You don't have to add my Latin stuff into your stuff. So, but if you don't want to add sofrito, that's fine. Don't add no sofrito. And I'm also gonna add some green pepper, which I'll probably add a little bit of that. I don't want it to look like it's too much veggies in there as well. Just a little here and there. Red pepper. Let's see how it looks. If not, I'll add more. And garlic. I like a lot of garlic. It's up to you guys. I'm going to add now the dry spices, which is some parsley. I'm not gonna add a lot of parsley, just a little bit, just to have that little beautifulness of green in there. And I have here basil. Basil goes well with pasta, but I don't want to add too much because basil could overpower a lot of the sauce as well. So just a little bit. Don't worry, I'll be mixing this up in a minute. Just want to show you. And even though we added onions, onion powder is really good. I love onion powder. So I am going to add a lot to flavor this baby up. And just a little bit of garlic powder. Even though we added garlic, just a little bit. I didn't add salt because I don't want to add salt yet. I'm like that. I make sure that I first taste it, make sure it's coming along well. If I feel it needs salt, then I'll add salt. Because who knows, maybe the sausages may bring out a lot of the saltiness in the meat. So just bear with me. If I do add salt, I will let you guys know. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar though. And just like about a tablespoon, all right? And that just brings out the sweetness of the tomatoes. It may look a lot, but this is a big pot right here. So let's mix this up, okay? I am not gonna taste this until it cooks for like at least 7 minutes. So I'm gonna let this cook for 7 minutes. Keep an eye on the pasta and we'll be back. I'm sorry, one thing I did forgot to add, and you know, always when I make a little mistake, I let you know, some pepper. So I am going to add that as well. Not too much if you don't want it too spicy. Just enough. So I'm gonna mix this baby up and we'll be back. Okay, so while the meat is getting nicely incorporated over there, I just finished shredding my mozzarella cheese, and I have it in this bowl here. What I'm gonna do is add the Asiago cheese as well, the rest of whatever I have, and I'm gonna mix it up, and then I'm gonna put this in the freezer. I know you're like, why are you putting it in the freezer? Well, because I don't want it melting down on me while it's out and I'm still making that. That's number one. And if you put it in the freezer, it'll be better for you to grip it and just really spread it the way you really want to without sticking. So I'm gonna do that. I just wanted to show you, and we'll be back. Okay, so quickly, the zitis are done. And it's al dente, and also it took I think 7 to 10 minutes. I'm not really paying attention, but yeah, like 7 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna drain out the water, put it aside, and the meat is almost done as well. So let's combine all of this together. So this is done. I still I have it on medium low, and I'm gonna show you how it looks. And I'm going to taste it to see if I gotta add salt, which most likely probably I do. Yep, we surely need salt. And we do need a lot of it. So I am going to cook this for an additional maybe 4 to 5 minutes, just to make sure all the salt combines together, and then we will be assembling this. I will be tasting it though, like after the 4 or 5 minutes, to see if it needs more salt, but I think the amount that I put is good enough. Okay, so probably the next step you're gonna see is me putting it all together. It's good that in a way I made a lot of this because tomorrow I'm going to New York and I'm bringing someone food, so I can make more ZDs, put it in nice aluminum trays, you know, for that way they could eat. So we'll be back. Okay, so the pasta is drained, the meat is done, and it tastes very good. I didn't have to add no more salt. However, I did add a little bit more sugar just to sweeten it up a little bit. But here it is. And what I'm gonna do with this is, where's my spoon? Okay, let me turn this off. I'm only gonna add more of the sauce if anything. And I don't want to make a mess, so I'm going to bring it closer. I hope you can see. And I'm just going to add just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. And I am going to mix this up. And hope and pray to God none of them breaks. Okay, sorry. Also what we're gonna do also is add some of the juice. That's why in the bottom. Then what I'm gonna do is, I hope this all fits in here. Put half of this. Okay, that's good enough. In here. And I am going to add this on top. That's the meat. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm using this spoonful. I don't have to have more of the sauce, because we already added a lot of the sauce. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. And I'm gonna add the cheese. Which is a little frozen, which is good. But you see, you can really mess with it and not worry about it sticking or melting or you know, stuff like that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese. Sorry if you hear my kids, they're loud just like their mama. Okay, and then we're gonna layer it up again. Okay, very, very meaty. And we're gonna put some of this cheese again. And I got a lot of sauce left. But it's okay because I still gotta make some. But I'm gonna do it in aluminum trays, which I will show you just to show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna make the other ZDs. I'll show you that as well, just in case you do not understand. And I gotta reserve some of this cheese for the other one, which I didn't know I was gonna make this, so I didn't really buy anything for it. This was all stuff I had in my house. So if I would have known, I probably would have bought more cheese, more stuff, but it's okay. There you go. Don't know if that looks pretty to you, but it surely looks pretty to me. And sorry, I always gotta be cleaning up. Okay, that is good. Let me stick this out a little bit for when I take a nice picture. Oops, my goodness, I've been doing a lot of mistakes lately. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay, so last I'm gonna add this, which we're gonna... Okay, so I don't know if the camera just turned off because I realized that it had cut. Anyway, if you didn't get to see it, I put cheese, more cheese on top, and I put some fresh parsley on top. I'm gonna put this in the oven for like at least like, well, really until like the cheese melts a little bit and brown up a little bit. And as you can see, I have another one. I'm gonna make this more of this, and I have this. I'm gonna do this individually like this. I'm gonna put it in the oven like this individually because I'm gonna bring it out to New York tomorrow. I still got more sauce here. Look at how much sauce I have left. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this in the oven. I will be showing you how my plate looks, and I'm gonna show you how I did the other ones individually. I'm also gonna start doing my croutons, but if you want to see the video of that, you need to see it in another video. Yeah, because I'm not gonna add it into this video. I'm gonna put it in another video, you know, in its own separateness. So if you see it on the plating and you see the salad with the croutons, you already know, browse through my channel and check that video out. So we'll be back. Okay, so it's done. As you can see, nice and melted, nice and golden in the edges. That's what you're looking for. When you make this, it's not good to just dig in. I mean, if you're hungry, do you, but it's best that you should let this sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes, okay? But you could get some nice, you know, nice pieces out of it, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. And I also have here more Zitis. These are the spiral ones, and because I'm gonna still make more Zitis and stuff. I wasn't gonna include this in the video, but I am going to. I'm also gonna show you how to make just a simple garlic bread for all of this, combine everything, and then I'm gonna show you everything. Sorry the video is long, but at least I'm showing you a whole dish. So we'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna make the garlic bread, and it's very simple. All you need is butter. Depending on how much you're gonna do. I'm making a lot, so that's what you need. Put your pot in low heat so it can melt very slowly. Okay, so just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, about a tablespoon or two. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh. Okay, I hate to do it with one hand. And garlic powder. And mix this up. I'm gonna let this melt for a little while, then I'll show you what to do with it next. Okay, so the butter is done, and I am gonna add this to my bread and kind of like see if I could scoop it out. So I'm gonna do the rest, put this in the oven for like maybe 2-3 minutes, and these are done. Okay, so the garlic bread is done, and I'm gonna start putting everything together, show you the plate, and the video will be done. Be right back. Okay, so these I already made. These are going to New York tomorrow, and I didn't melt the cheese because That way they can put it in the oven. And I packed up this one. I'm gonna pack up this one as well. So yeah, just wanted to show you. Okay, so this is the salad that I made. And this is salad, onions, tomatoes, homemade croutons, and I have a little salad dressing that I made on my own. What I'm gonna do is put this aside because this is gonna be for someone, and again, so this is gonna be for someone else. And the croutons is very, very good. Really tastes good, especially with the cheese. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna also put a picture of what I combined this salad with, which is my Ziti's, and if you really want to know how to make it, just browse through my channel and you can make it there. So okay, so here is the video, and this is my salad with the homemade croutons. Check that video out because those croutons are very, very good. Also my garlic bread and my beautiful Ziti's, big Ziti's, and they're very good and cheesy. So this is the plate. I hope you can make this in your home. So like I said, the croutons in another video. So if you want to learn to make that, browse through my channel. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care. God bless. And bye-bye. Till next time.